What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron, and I'm sorry I was away from y'all on YouTube, but I was trying to figure something out, and the thing that like motivates me to even put these videos out, I thought it was going to be me just like coming up with different ideas that like other people need to hear, but it wasn't enough, I guess, because it wasn't like therapeutic for me too. It was more so me trying to just think of topics to help other people. Anyway, now I'm wanting to, I don't know if y'all seen this dude on YouTube called Obio. Obio, I forgot. Yeah, Obio something. I forgot his last name. But anyway, he just like inspired me because all his channel is just talking about the topic of being gay. And that's literally, I feel like, what I deal with every day, and I'm still trying to fight to kind of live my truth and be okay with myself. I don't know why I still, even though I've come a long way and I'm confident, sometimes I love myself, sometimes I live unapologetically, sometimes I'm tired of doing stuff sometimes, and I'm trying to transition to being free and to just being who I am without caring about what people think or what people have to say. And it's hard as fuck, and it's harder than I think. And I'm a strong person, but this shit, so I guess I'm just realizing that these YouTubes are something I need to like use as a form of therapy, in hopes that not only do I help myself, but I help others that's going through it. Because OBO really opened my mind about how all the questions that I had coming up and all the lack of support, and even in my family now, I don't have the support that I should have. It's like being black in America. You don't have the, well, whoop-de-damn-do, you don't have the support of being black like that, but you damn sure don't have the support of being gay. And then to be a part of two communities that are really hated upon is just, I don't know, I guess I'm just trying, and then even within your own family. So anyway, what I'm getting at is that I'm shifting this YouTube up from being about mental health or I guess just a series until I can get it together, from mental health for everybody. But even though I want that for everybody, I'm focused on gay people because I feel like that's my calling right now. That's my season right now, to help, to really talk to gay people and tell y'all the things that be going through my mind. And hopefully y'all are thinking about the same things, and hopefully the things I talk about on here will help. So, with that being said, today I was thinking about how gay people have to make their own coding. Like, you know how black people have like their own like code switching, like they know how to hang out, they know how to act around black people versus switching up hanging around white people versus switching up hanging around you know, or maybe even business or their workout partners, or maybe to people that they like to read a lot or play video games, and they're gonna act different in video games, and you know, people that they play video games with versus people that they read with. It's just a different dynamic every time. And I'm realizing even for gay people, it's this place of having to code switch, even where you are locally. You have to do it within your own family. You have to do it when you go out. I notice when I'm at work, I don't even want to code switch, but I just do it naturally because I care about what somebody thinks. And I'm like, I'm feeling trapped in this place, and I'm a man of faith, and I don't want to feel trapped. Like I got a code switch just to get somebody's approval. I feel like my life is so ingrained into somebody else's approval, and it's not that I keep telling myself that that's not what I want, which I don't, but I've done it for so long, it's almost hard to turn off this innate instinct to be like, okay, I'm living free now. I almost don't. It's like if you were to get into a new relationship, you probably wouldn't know how to display public signs of affection between you and your partner. It's kind of like weird, you know, especially if you come into a heteronormative society. If you were coming up in a heteronormative society, the better word is homophobic society, you would probably feel like, what the fuck, like, you know, I don't feel comfortable with this, even though in a way you should feel comfortable with that. You know, if it's not your personality, some people just don't like to touch each other like that. I'm like, why are you in a relationship? But hey, that's you. But some people, they really want to, but the fear outweighs the fact that they really want to in public. You know, they may see other couples, especially straight couples in public, and they be like, oh, like, I wish that, or that would be nice in my life. But like, you're too scared, and the only reason why you're scared is because you're thinking about what somebody else is thinking. And it's like, I'm so tired of that shit. I don't want to give a fuck about what you have to say, what you're thinking, because at the end of the day, sometimes they won't even say anything. Sometimes it's just, and even if they did, it shouldn't impact you, and yet it still does. It's like, you can't help but to care about what people think, because ultimately we want to be accepted. But it's hard. It's like, how do you really change your life without it having, it's like trying to live a life that you don't have right now. It's so hard. Like, I don't know how to live feeling like I don't give a fuck about what people think when I'm in a space of still trying to gather who I am and trying to get to a destination that I want to get to. Like, I want to finish my degrees. I want to, you know, I want to get my body right. I want to travel. You know, it's like, how do you, and with traveling, that's something too, you know, trying to go to these different spots and these different cultures and still retaining your authentic self, still and unapologetically. How do you do that? Because I feel like if I was to go to Dubai, somewhere I really, want to go, would they like my gas? Question is, why the fuck are you thinking about that? It shouldn't matter. But then it's like, I do care about that because, one, I'm thinking about safety. Two, I'm thinking about if I can get validation or acceptance, maybe I'll have a better time on my trip at Dubai. When I want to be at a place where I don't care. I don't care whether they like me or not, or whether they think anything, because that restricts me from having fun. The question is, how do you do it? How do you do it? And I'm here to say, I really don't know. I hope y'all know, because I need as much help as anybody else. So if you have an idea, and you never know, it could spark me. I feel like there's nothing I haven't heard, but then I also feel like there could be something that somebody says in a different way that I just never caught on to or absorbed as greatly before. So, you know, just comment, just tell me what you think, or, you know, but basically, yeah, I'm just trying to reach this place of love for myself without validation. Well, I have love for myself, but not living in fear, not living restricted, not living like I can't go anywhere, or I have to code switch, you know, just so I can blend in enough so I can be accepted. You know, I'm still retaining myself, but, you know, I'm blending in a little bit so it doesn't feel like too much force is against me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm making this window for enough hate or enough invalidation to come my way. Like I'm controlling the validation, but I want to be free. I don't want to, the more I try to control it, the less freedom I really have. And I don't know how to get to that spot, you know, and I really am desperate for that spot. Like, desperado for that spot. And each day I live, each day I'm frustrated not being there. It just weighs on me. And I have to say, it's not even that the most that's weighing on me. It's the fact that, like, I haven't been doing the things I know I should be to help me get to that destination. Like, for instance, these YouTubes. I feel like a part of my personality is to come onto platforms like this and to really talk to people about what other people are scared to say, or to really make you feel comfortable about sharing the experiences and the thought processes that you may have going through your daily routine. You know, I want to help others, you know, and yet I don't be feeling so inclined or creative enough or even energetic enough to do it because it's not established firmly in my own life. So it's hard to try to get on YouTube or to try to, you know, go out in a day, and other than from me going to the gym or going to work, you know, trying to come back and be like, hey, like, you know, let me go here and inspire somebody. Let me go there and do the things I'm supposed to do, which is share this energy, share the little wisdom you do have, you know. But it's hard to even do that because you're not where you want to be. You haven't accomplished what you want to. Anyway, I hope this video helped. This is episode 1. And I don't know how long the series will take, but I say however long it takes. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.
Should I assume you didn't mean it like that? Or should I assume you know exactly how you said it? You know exactly